You ain't even on me. Yeah. Fall back too close. You ain't even on me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's me and the order. Spend it like they owe me. Gotta stay select. Don't come around to me. Better come.
Yeah, it's Konnekt TV. Did you know new makeup studios open with big dreams, but many shut down before they even thrive? Behind the beauty and glam, young makeup artists face volumes of challenges. So today, on the Jumpstarter, we are going to dive into the hustle behind the brush, what it really takes to run a successful makeup business, and why so many passionate makeup artists struggle to keep their doors open. My name is Precious. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, dear.
Hi, Precious. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm so delighted to have you here today.
Pleasure is all mine. Thank you for coming through.
You're welcome. So please introduce yourself to the viewers before we proceed.
Do I say hello, Jumpstarters?
Exactly.
Hi, Jumpstarters. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? My name is Nyamatte Mariam. I am a makeup artist and I operate under the brand Matte Makeup 256. I am a beauty queen, I am an actress, I am a youth mentor, youth leader, and so many other things. I'm a content creator and a social media influencer as well.
You do a lot of things,
Exactly,
surely.
yes.
Okay, I know. Yeah, girl child, you know, you have to make it happen. You have to make those ends meet.
Exactly.
So, tell us about the makeup dream and how it all started.
Well, the makeup dream and how it started. I do not quite remember how it started.
Okay.
That's the truth. But all I remember is that as a young child, I remember getting pencils from school. Backward the color homework.
Zeno pencils,
The normal pencils, yes, that would you write homework with.
Okay.
I get the pencil, ninjukuta wansi, then residue ya black nganjijako. Na nesiga kuma so nkola eyeshadow.
Ingo was creative.
Very, very creative. Then I'll get the color in different colors. Nenzi kutiza nazo ni nesiga niteka kebizigo nikakola makeup.
Nikashanana.
So I actually remember the time when I was still in high school, in I think O level. There's a time, my dad is a very strict man.
Okay.
There's a time Rayan sanga nganeko zeko. Now, sizo momwa.
Hanga.
Pozeris.
Attention, audience is ready.
How did you know? Exactly. That is among mfunga bared. Nantunuli that nangwa ako chifu. Because I knew he did not like it.
Yes.
Oh my God. Bankuwa sirap. Nentula wansine da mesinga itula wait. And I was like, but seeing that today, this is what actually brings food on my table.
Yes.
This is what where I earn to make sure that I also have to support my family, my siblings, my parents. It's great, really. So that's how I started. In high school, I was doing makeup as well for my friends, prom parties, these small parties. So I think that is how I did not know where I would end up, but at the end of the day, here I am.
So you are this kind in high school. Imagine that those students in high school. I
don't know how old you are, but during our time, twalinanga Eldena. I knew. Eldena was like our powder or our copaga or our foundation. It was white in color.
White?
Yes. It was white. So, and then you become pale. why to fashion okubeera pale banange.
Maybe it was the fashion by then.
Fair and lovely and all those things. So nga omala okweperusa bwoti n'okola omumwa nga and then you do your wanja. At least you know wanja, right?
Yes. Wanja I do.
Yeah, so and then we would do wanja and we would rock. So that's how I started. Then with time, when I finished high school in senior 6, I started reaching out to different makeup artists and watching different YouTube channels in regards to makeup, how to look good, because I knew now real life comes after. When you're going to university, you need to look good. You need to be like outstanding.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need to enhance your beauty. Not that I was not beautiful enough, not that girls are not beautiful enough or ladies, but just to make sure that you're looking extraordinarily different. Look, you know,
I get you.
Yes, so I reached out to different makeup artists, but one of them specifically actually gave me their time. She replied to me once in a while, but it made an impact.
Yes.
The lady is called Faith Presh. I look up to her a lot. Faith Presh Makeup, shout outs to you. Thank you so much for being an amazing inspiration. She always replied to me. Nakolanga ku my sisters, my friends, my siblings. Very, very shabby, shady work. Now, looking at those pictures, I'm going to be if I can find them. I used to do their makeup, take their pictures, and send them via Facebook Messenger. Because that was the time then. Yeah, Tawali wo WhatsApp, I think. Tawali wo WhatsApp, and it was just. So I would send them to her, she'd be like, okay, yeah, well done, this and this, do this, reduce this, do that. She gave me some of her time, yes. But it was an inspiration. Maybe I would have given up, but she did respond to me.
So wait, you didn't go to any school to learn?
Unfortunately,
makeup?
No, I have not gone to any school to learn makeup. Not yet. Kale, at least not. I don't want to say no, but
you
not
go,
yet.
But maybe not.
Yes,
not
it's something
now.
that I'm considering. It's something that I'm considering. Despite the fact that yes, I have grown my craft. I'm self-taught, the little that I know. But as an expert, as a profession, I need to be able to have a qualification in this particular.
Yeah, but so far what you're doing is good. Actually, when you don't, if you don't tell a person that you didn't go to school, they can't accept it. I mean, you're doing an extraordinary work.
Thank you so much for that compliment.
You're welcome.
Nice. And it's because ntekayo mtima chenkola nchagala banku basirapu.
Tata yako sina.
Yeah, so I need to make sure that it's worth it.
Yes.
Yes. So,
so proud
he's
of
very
you.
proud. He's very, very proud. Because but I mean, as a parent,
I know.
What direction I'm taking. And so because you know, as a parent, you want to see something good for your child. Intentions and for them, we surely believe they have pure intentions.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, you realize, okay, that yes, actually, nasoka mukweka when I started doing makeup. Nasoka mukweka tata wangenti nkola makeup. Nganeka makeup kit nkakukusa nkabika pilo nekazimboba nkabike suka le makeup.
So that takalaba.
Yes, takalaba inzo bikwata nabi wow, something like that. He's a very, very tough. He was a very, very tough man.
Yes.
So, but now he actually understands that this is my passion. This is what I love to do, and he's proud. He's supportive. He's proud.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how I started. Nemfuna opportunity to work on a film set. I worked on a film set of I don't know if you know the TV show that's called Sanyu.
Oh, this Sanyu.
Yes.
The famous Sanyu.
The famous
Who doesn't know that TV show?
Really?
I mean,
there are people that don't
Uganda knows.
Such a pleasure.
If you're on TikTok, if you're good at watching TV and you're on TikTok, even leave alone TV, but TikTok, you'll surely know the Sanyu.
So I was one of the ladies that were behind the makeup.
Oh, that's good.
I was part of the makeup team that was doing makeup on set. Besides acting, I acted. I featured in the show.
In the show.
Yes, I did. But also, I'm because it's something that I love to do.
Yes.
Okay, acting, or you've acted maybe like once or twice in a week. Then the rest of the days you're waiting to be called again or to be scheduled again. I was like, I have a talent, I have a skill. So if there is space, please, munyige Wendy, njokola temfayo. Because it's something that I love to do. I can offer to do makeup for you. Okay, wakati now, but I love what I do and I can literally do it for free if need be. So when I got that opportunity, I believe my craft grew as well because I learned so many things. I put makeup is like math.
Exactly.
Bw'ota practicing atobiyita.
Cheche.
Bw'ota practicing atobitegeera. So that's how I got here. Then with time, I put my monies together, and now here I have a physical location.
So how easy was it, to reach where you are now, to have the physical location, to have the brand, to have the name? How?
Well, I don't want to say it has been easy. It hasn't been easy, really. It has been tough. It has been tough, especially as a mobile makeup artist. I've been a mobile makeup artist until, let's say, I'm charging a face maybe say 50,000 shillings. And I don't have a physical location, and I have like 3 clients in a day that are in different places.
Different locations.
Let's say one is in Chira, the other is in Namgongo.
The other one is in Entebbe.
Exactly. So I'm transport to 20,000.
Abatajja kukkiriza.
At the end of the day, because of costa border.
Yes. Yeah? To be there on time.
Yes, you'll find yourself you're strained. You've wasted all the money literally in the transport. So that was one of the challenges that I faced, and carrying the makeup kits. You have to make sure, no matter the weather, you have to fly at a day, you have to show up.
Yes.
Because wherever they're going, if they're corporate, if they have a birthday party, if they have a wedding, you have to make sure you attend to them.
Yes.
Exactly. To claim professionality most of the time. So it hasn't really been easy, and let me just close my eyes and do this.
Yes.
I did reach out to people to like give me gigs here and there. Oh, hi, how are you? Do you have space at your studio? Can I come and work with you? Can you employ me? Like, no, you're so good.
Hey,
you're so busy. Like different excuses and all that, which was a good thing, because to be here.
Yes.
So I sat down, got my notebook, and wrote my vision into existence. I wrote everything that I wanted. I specified location, rent,
what you need in the studio.
Exactly what I need in the studio, how my interior design will look like, the lights, furniture, the mirror, the furniture, everything. I had a big dream, which was a big budget. Exactly. So I was like, I had faith, because I reached out to God. I was like, God, I need to do this. And I believe it was the time. So
it was good timing.
Yes, it was good timing, because people had earlier been telling me, Wachi Togula studio, your work is very good, but all that pressure when you're not ready physically and mentally. I believe if I had done it, because I had the money, if I had done it then, maybe something would have gone wrong.
Yes.
But I needed to feel the need to do it.
You needed to feel you're ready for this.
Exactly. I needed to feel the need. I needed to feel ready. I needed to feel ready for this. So yeah. When that time came, I was like, I don't know where I'm going to get the space. I had fear. Ngantia renting. Ntia mchibuga Kampala. Ntia weru wechibuga. Bakasoma tebajja kujja. Ntia masanyalaze. Kasasiro.
KCCA.
Thank you. All these things. Taxi license. I was like, but why? So I gave myself time and I prayed about it. When New Year's was coming, I'm a very, very staunch Christian. I'm a born-again Christian, and I believe
that's good.
Thank you. I believe that God speaks to us in a way or another, and I believe that He's a God that knows what we want.
Exactly.
And He gives things to us in the right time. Yes. So when we were beginning the new year, when they say, write your New Year goals, New Year resolution, New Year, new me, right? Not even that, but New Year, new me, new goals, new what? Me, I was like, New Year, I want a physical location. I want a physical location.
That was your prayer request?
That was my prayer request. Even when everyone was saying, Mukama, twagala sente, Mukama, twagala buganda, Mukama, twagala bufumbo. I was like, Mukama, it's a physical location. So I prayed about it, and indeed, God did answer. He did respond, because I believe it was the right time for me then.
Yes.
So how this comes into existence, how this comes to life. I had met a guy in 2019 In 2019, I met a gentleman who was working on our nails in the Miss Uganda camp.
It's Miss Uganda camp.
Yes, I said I'm a beauty queen, so...
So I'm seated with the Miss Uganda.
Yes.
My pleasure.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I emerged as a second runners-up Miss Uganda 2019 and later Miss Uganda first runners-up 2020, 2023, all thanks to COVID. COVID in the disadvantage. So I did meet this guy then. We have been now friends for like longer because now we became friends, we became brother and sister. So he reached out to me, he's like, Mariam, I have a space, I am moving, but I would like you to come and see my new space. I'm like, okay. That's fine. When you get to your space, you go. Means the tornado, you're gonna cover interior design.
Just Kamalega again.
Kamalega miyamba. Malega. So I reached out to him. I called him. He's like, okay, let's meet at this and this place. I'm like, okay, fine. So when we met, he shows me a place. He's like, okay, so this is where I'm going to move to. I'm like, okay, so it looks good. What? Not sure. Get up. I'm like, nangamba ndaba space je nafunye nene nnyo
yokubera meka.
Yes, mpulira space nene nnyo ate go ina abantu bamanyi free ayo mtu gwensobola okusubrenting naye nimgamba remember now I had paid for what?
For it,
but I didn't have the money for the big dream that I wanted.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, so what kind of business are you looking at subrenting with? He tells me any business as long as it's not a competitive one, like doing the same thing chenkula or chinto chinzo kumalaki mlimo or something like that. I'm like, okay, so how much rent are you looking at? It's like, this man was like, isha, they can now we. It's on your school and Kampala. Yeah, on your school. It's like, okay, so now what do you think? I'm like, son's an innate meda. But now what to do? What to? What's the get? Then so vola. Osegera nimna kakati omanyi zeno ngabwe oh okay, call it, that's fine, I can work with that. Tukiranze manyi mu rent we Kampala bizimbe okusasula mtakya myezi mkaga
okusasula
yes, like when you're going to a new house you pay like 3 months advance, yes, or 4 months advance. So now me in town I thought it's like 6, 7, 8, 9, if not a year. Thank you so much, because most of the buildings over Tebakola.
Yes.
Ningamba. Nze temedde naye mami. Miezo mukaga kuvawa. Jukira yogera siri nawe yadde.
Nechukuma.
I tell him, Kale, I know a person. Is like, okay, who? I'm like myself, is like, you? How? Why? Where? I'm like, yeah, yes, a guanonya, is a business partner for life. I was like, It's like, okay, but if you're serious, we can definitely work together. Because you are new. I know you, Bichi. I've known you for long, so I know what you can do, because he's always
what you're capable of doing.
Exactly. He was one of the people who always told him, he would even get me clients sometimes. So I was like, okay, but I was honest with him. I told him I'm Mazmaulaba. Chali wange si nao ya de na ye ngumikirizamu ono manje ngendo kola chimanyi nzira yo konko na banka yange when nagamba njagala chifuka tinzira omugamba sebe chifo nachifunye njagala sente. So I'm like, but will I manage? But I'm like, will I be able to manage? Will I be able to handle? It's like, So I tell him, more with the webs, will be able to get the money. But these are my fears. I'm going to take CCA, we shall sort things out. CCA, I license. Are you doing legal business? I'm like, do the fees. He tells me about the fees that we're supposed to be paying. I'm like, is it also I'm like, you should do so about Kampala. Okay, why not? I'm like, he's like, don't worry, we shall sort everything. I'm like, okay. So, I'm serious. So I'm like, I pray about it. I'm like, God, if this is mine, provide for me. I do not want to lack. If this is mine, I need to get money in this very week.
So please make a way.
Please make a way. make a way to make kube wataliko nzi sirina maybe sirina kama kumnyama naye but me I know God is my provider because while we've been to be happening I'm oblambo and you're like baba chino mukama na chikola and you're like naimba day fast and then it happens you're like mukama ansonywa so this time around I was not like saying well will this be I was like God make it happen like get it done
either happens or happens
yes no any other option if it's mine make it happen. So as I was there, man, yeah, I get a call from my clients. My client's like, hi, I want to book makeup for my mukolo. I'm like, okay, when is your mukolo? Nambulida. It was like 2 months away, but I would like to book now. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Do you mind me coming to you for a trial? Like, no, I don't want to. Yeah, it's okay. I just want to send you money. Jesus.
She just wanted to send you the money.
I'm like, yeah, here's my Momo Pay code. If you want to use Momo Pay, it's fine. If you want to use mobile money, she's like, okay, fine. I'll just send you the money. Oh, yo, mingamba, kolaya katisa kalala kanoma denga so bit. All of how humans are so taken up. Like,
yes.
Koma denga so bit.
Mukama kolaya kalala.
Kolaya kalamba ndiao. I get a friend of mine. My she's like a sister to me. She's like, Mariam, I'm rebranding, so I need you to come and do makeup for my people. I have about 8 people. How do you charge? Where does that red scissor? Yeah, this is fine. Let me send you the money.
Immediately. No bargaining, no
nothing. I'm like, Jesus. Enaku satu zige n'okugwa
nga sente
nzirina. Nenkubira ogenda mga kakakyo banye ekiriwo. Sente zowe zirina yeza interior designing sizirina. Nagamba tofayo gochoba funye so local rent as because the place he had already paid the place remember now me I had to give him to reimburse him for that. Nagamba tofayo go na funye he was very kind with me, he was very helpful, he was very patient. Nagamba kali ninga na interior design sina be mine. See, but I know people, but then my mind then was like stuck.
Yes,
Simani who to reach out exactly. But I had already had my screenshots of how you remember that time when I told you I wrote things down.
Yes.
I took screenshots of inspirations
of what you're going to use, how you're going to do it, and everything.
I took screenshots of the inspirations. I was just ready. So when the time he told me, oh, I have a guy who's doing for me, he can probably work for you as well. I was like, okay, Kali. He tells me, no, my guy can actually help you work. Just send him your inspirations, the screenshots if he can bring the thing to life. I'm like, Kali. I text that guy, I send him the pictures. He's like, madam, can you do your kakola? That's how you can do it. Oh. Annie. Okay, no, that's not too much. You people don't troll me because
no, I mean for you. I mean for the person who was starting.
For a start, I was like, I know of course some people start big, but I was like, small table and mirror. You want 5 million for what? I was like, small table and mirror. Small table and mirror, and you want 5 million? I was like, madam, you know how much money I had for that I had planned for my interior design.
Like the whole of it. Furniture.
Hey, don't laugh. I thought it was like simple. I had 500k. 500k is what I had planned
for the interior design.
Yes, for my interior. Okay. Nganze seba nyine mitwala 5 okola abantu okole. Nanga madam njakola. Naye teyongera ko kusente bwezi tukole bwetino. So we talked. Nyongera ko kusente. Of course, this money zengamba zenyongerako. It was also just from clients. Like within the whole week, I was just getting bookings, getting clients,
and the deposit.
I do not think I got any client within that week that was below 250,000. Someone's going to say, "Kati client babiri chogamba walichosawa kusasula bichi." I'm like, why is that in a plan?
There's plan.
Plan kachintushidala. So I did, he did very good work for me. But now I had started being very, very serious with my TikTok. My TikTok is MakeUp 256. Please make sure you follow me. But I would get, even before I got to the location, people would text me, oh, where are you located? Oh, where are you even when he finished telling me the location. That's in the street of Ajita Balloon, you know, when you're in Kampala. I would tell them, when you know when I gamba bench one carry. Nga serious. Like Nemga bench one ka kume to the Wilson. Man, we are located on Wilson Street. Along Wilson Street. It's called The Mall. Level 2, shop 247. Come and support us. Yeah.
Kata ujimani serious.
Kati serious. Wali unaga bench one. Sorry. But I was getting people that were always reaching out. Oh, we're located. Like, I'll come and visit. We are coming over there. So that's when I decided. I knew that this was actually God's time for me.
Yes.
Yeah, so we twa maliza so njogera bingi kati simanyi na wawe mbadde simanyi nazonga kijembadde ko yeah oramaze no bozo jirimo jitegedde so after that, after the guy did for me the interior, I paid him his money. I made sure I paid the rent up front. So now why I was telling you about the rent being like 6 months or 5 months, this guy told me no, it's okay, you can do like 3 months. I said,
so you are surprised.
I was so shocked. You know, before you start, while we have been to your mentality or what you hear or what you see.
Yes.
But until you get into the real thing, there are people that can actually make your life easier and simpler. So I talked to him about it. Like, okay, fine. So I made sure I finished the interior design. It was all paid for. He did good work. My inspiration as it was, where Chikola. I got someone off TikTok. Fancy mirrors. I got someone off TikTok that told me, oh Mariam, I'd like to send you a very, very beautiful mirror. I'm like, mirror ni na jiteikawa. But when I looked at me, I'm like, yeah. So when she get the beautiful mirrors that you guys see here is from that amazing lady. So thank you so much. So things were working out themselves just like that. Really, it wasn't easy, but then God made it easy. Yeah.
So, like, tell us about the major challenges you have faced, within this work and how you are able to overcome them so that to see that your studio is open at this time.
So now, I think basically the major challenge is in regards to pricing. Because now you see when you have a physical location, chinchibera chanja olom wali obatokole oboyekolera maybe say products, kuzao products. But now here okolera rent and any other thing. Yeah. But omuntu nayagala kuwe the same amount or even less. Nga tokola makeup wangu mu kitundu
nawe nkola ko kasimpo
nkola ko banangi kasimpo oba prices ezo price list techuka whether you just want your eyebrow and lipstick, that's it.
Okay.
So most people will be like nawe fenga tugende eri nyina mkono gange eri bwati ne bwati akolera 15 ngomugende I will not be afraid because I mean this is business now.
Yes.
This is something I'm supposed to be putting
okay,
gendeyo jaba ate bo malo mugorega mjango anterezemu aleka tebinyimide esige bansi bachikombyemu
atabade
etano tezikumaze. I'm not trying to troll anyone, but that's the honest reality. So most of the time people really want to pay less for my services.
Yeah, your work is good.
My work is good. You people who want to never play makeup wine. Kala so mulaba ko kale yo so
bagenda mulaba ko lero
mulaba ko kale so mulaba naye mba sikolanga ko simanyi kyolinze. I don't know what you're waiting for.
So tell us, Mariam. Yeah, those challenges zibawo in every business and tosa zewala, but one thing is how do you go through them? How do you know or you made it so
now you see now the challenge. Now my major challenge, just like I mentioned, is with regards pricing. In regards to pricing. So I give people value for money.
Yes.
That is one thing that I do. I want to give people value for the money because the value is VSVA. So I like to give people value for the money. Also, so they say, oyine mitwalo emeka esatu tula naye nkola ko bulungi ne bikunyumira osasula sente zange mu bujudde sibwe kiri bwe bitakunyumira
nga it's okay
oba naba neboze nabo obaga mante binyumye sente osasula I do give that benefit of the doubt because I know what I do. Chenkola nchimanyi nchesiga. Exactly. Ate wali bana bajja with the recreations, pictures. Nalabye precious nga afana labo atina njagala afana labo nti sakala skin yange benenga teri mu mbalabe. I'm like, okay, me I love to be very honest. I tell people, embalabe zo, we do not make them disappear. But we will make an effort to make sure that tezili very visible. Ngazili concealed. Exactly. Mutaka manze sagala kula kwenda bakoya nakalabe nakabalabe nak. Like, manam, I'm not a magician. If that's what you expect of me, unfortunately, I'm not able to deliver that.
Yeah.
So I make sure I give people value for their money, so that omuntu asasula ngali contented.
Exactly.
So they keep on coming back. They refer me to their friends. Then I think the other challenge is people's expectations. Kama kugamba nti omuntu aleta ekifaananyi nga bwati nagabanze kino ekifaananyi exactly ekifaananyi okiraba kirimu firuta nagamba bwati bwayagala okufaanana a person probably ayina eyebags nagamba nze wano saagala wazimbe but
I mean that is how you
ennyindo yange njagala ogikoze naye nga ayina ennyindo ndalamu ate kati waliwo bana abasheshe mmwe mwagala ennyindo zammwe ate tuzimusima tuzireme kulaga nti zabasheshe kati nzingina kikolera ki but I do try my best. Then nosanga omuntu nga ayina discoloration probably what's the right word? I don't want to use terms that are very flabagayo. So musanga nga mu face ali light, especially the ones that have probably mixed creams or something. Mu face ali light obulago buddugavu obulago bwagana obulago nga bwagana millet zigo. Sorry naye checho. Okay, maybe say even some people nga bali baina hyperpigmentation nagamba nti njagala nfanane kuva ku mutwe paka ku kigere ngafanana chechimu oba njagala ino side yebereyo nga nakama ino side ndi mudugavu naye eno njimu eri kati kanze nanze nabere mudugavu bambere mwere. We can do that, but then sometimes tutunuli amatu gasigadde gati madugavu ati njagala kufule mweru mazima ddala mwagala tukole ki
ate bakabya bakusenywe so
yeah, I do try to explain to people ngamba kaka kino which but however kala nti bwalemera koze nga nkimuwa kyayagala but kibanga maybe it's going to tarnish my name. I'll be like mkwano nasonywe ekyo sijasobola kikola.
So Mariam, tell us about the future plan you have for Mate Makeup.
Yeah, the future plan for this baby. But I like to refer to this as my baby because I just had my baby. I just gave birth to this baby. So the future plan is basically to expand. You know, my dream was big with a big budget.
Yes.
Why not?
We're coming to that.
Why not? Why not? So that's the goal. If I make the good monies, if I make era wabunawulira nti yakikutte Mate yagude mujidiru
ngera kukunoonya
nga munoonya nga mugamba kakati tutagira wano bwetusi kati ate tulimu wagoga. Don't worry if I take up the whole journey. Right? So yeah, so my dream is to basically expand, of course, is to also make an effort to have proper documentation.
Okay.
Because sagala malega kula chintu chino, I want to be certified. So as a person,
certified billionaire.
Exactly, certified makeup artist. I want to also do an international course in this because there are inspirations. There are people that I look up to in the States. There are people that I look up to in Nigeria, in Jamaica. People that are very good makeup artists. So I would want to like do those site visits, talk to them, have a one-on-one, even here in Uganda as well. Faith Pressure, I would love to go and attend Faith Pressure's class.
You will.
The content. But knowing what I'm going for.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the future plan really, to expand. Also, probably also grow my brand to Kenga. And the big thing.
Yeah, the biggest brand. Alright, so what will you tell to those young makeup artists out there who are afraid, you know, ngabati kutandika, they're like kalinga tebekiririzamu, which advice, what will you tell them? Owagamba chikati, at least singa gwe aina watu seko, you know the brand is growing. So which advice are you giving them?
Kakati kanchuke muna bwenti.
Obatunulira
kakati ekiriwo byocha byocha nzija nsumulula osuna.
Okay.
So kakati, yes, it is hard sometimes, but trust the process. Just like we tell our clients to trust the process when you're doing their makeup. Trust the process. Make an effort to see yourself better. Make an effort to see yourself better. Togama anti chino chenna soma oba chenna kwata checho. Like times change. Times change. Lero inzo kubanga okuba akasige kana kali bwe kati. Encha ne wajja kano. And that's what the world is following. I'm not saying that is what is happening, but make sure nature trending, but that's good for you, not what's because something is actually trend, but
not good for you as a person.
But make sure you adjust, add on your knowledge, and when the time is right, you will feel it. You will feel when the time is right. So tewe tulakono gamba nti nze takusigala nkola makeup wagumu kitundu nedda. You can do makeup that's more than that. So just make an effort. Exactly. So make an effort and grow your connection, grow your social network. Reach out to other makeup artists because wale omuntu nyinza okubeera wano nga in a day I have like 3 bookings. Saying abona sigenda kusobola kola shibakola. I need someone else to jump in. So make those connections. You never know because make people kept on giving me their clients, referring me to this client, referring me to so and so. So make an effort to better yourself. Tolowooza nti checho. There is so much more. There is a ground nene because someone will say, "Ba makeup artist era kuzina banji, abakola enviri banji, banji naye nabatamanyi." Nabatamanyi je bali, sote zaffe ziri wano. So please make an effort, grow your circle as well. Yiga, netumanyi tochiremerako, just continue. Ngoyiga and also trust God. Pray about it. Wenza okuba better makeup artist sinenga mkamu naye akulaba billionaire bank manager. Wenza okuba ngoli ewesibenze nali nesembwa.
Da contude ne lawyer.
Eyo tuveyo abantu bajja gamambo naye kakati omwana ono simusango msimufere. So in brief, just make sure you trust God, trust the process and make an effort to better yourself.
Mawulidde bannange trust God kati bawe yakasemba basibire entanda tugende
so akatelekeka nze nkaba wadde mu advice ate kyabwagala please make an effort to look better, to grow your crafts, and it will definitely work out for you. And also please come and support us, come and support me and my partner are located along Wilson Street, the mall, at level 2, shop number 247. We do makeup for all makeology. Oyagala birthday, oyagala bridal sawa, oyagala so we do makeup for all occasions. We do makeup, hair and nails. So obera ochimanyi nti olina package. Enjala makeup enviri era ndoza tuddeko wali mukatebe kange.
So
yeah, please support me, support us, let us grow together. Sobola kubanga mnaye twakulakulanya. Sobola okulya ku sente. Sera ndi ku sente zo.
Bagenda ziryazo.
Mazimuzirete.
Ate kasita bakulabye Konnekt TV.
Yes.
Tebayinza butajja bagenda kujja.
Also mulabe episode eno neddako nejja okuddako. Please comment, share, like and subscribe. Tuchali wano fena. You never know, the next time in a few months nzo kubanga future ate tuuse nga tutuuse mu future yange. Yes, but thank you so much, Precious, for having me.
Welcome. I'm also happy to have you because mbadde simanyi nti oli Miss Uganda, mbadde simanyi nti oli
wayogeza onobona yayogeza
kwegamba era singa sizza wanelera ebyo byonna sandi bitegedde olaba kyebayita connecting
kati mpereza n'abantu abalala bakoleko
bagenda kujja siyinza butabayita bannange come and support Mate Makeup akola bulungi era right now tugenda wali mu katebe asooka balage touch
a rare kind of beauty.
So please stay tuned on Konnekt TV. It's your host Precious.